Hey there guys, it's Zologe here, and welcome to my 50 subscriber special. Today we're going to be covering the rank up gadgets, a deck that was requested by a dude on a Facebook group that I'm in. I was just asked and see what people wanted to see, and this is one of the decks that many people wanted to see. Well, one of the persons wanted to see, and I was like, hey, I haven't played this deck before, so I wanted to cover it. So first and foremost, when it comes to this deck, I have playtested it minimally, and I did find a build that I personally like to use. So without further ado, let's go into the deck profile and explain my choices as we go along. So first we run the triple star drawing. This guy is pretty good because when he's used this rank 4 or 5, you're not going to summon any rank 5s in this though, but when he's used for Exceed material, you get to draw one card, which is pretty decent. It gives added consistency to the deck, and this is a pretty consistent deck because all the cards search out each other and you have so much draw power in it that it's not even funny. Next we go for the triple green gadget, triple red, and triple yellow. Standard gadget stuff, you run 3 of each. They search out each other in this nice little like thing, and it's just a decent little thing you have, and it's to prevent you from losing too much hand advantage. So they're like the main star players basically, along with of course the Kage Tokage, which we run triple of. This guy is just an easy access to rank 4s. When you normal summon a level 4 monster, you can special summon this guy from your hand, but it can't be normal summoned or set. And of course he's Reptile Dark, which is pretty useful, as you'll see later if you don't already know. Next we go for the triple tin goldfish. This is basically Kage Tokage in reverse. When you normal summon it, you special summon one level 4 monster from your hand. So that's normally a gadget, like a green gadget, red gadget, or the yellow gadget. Or you could potentially go for a star drawing too, which is pretty decent. And of course, you can do the same with these guys with Kage Tokage. So, and you can even go for some rank 4s which require 3 materials this way if you have both Kage Tokage and Tin Goldfish. Not necessarily saying that you're going to be doing that a whole lot. You have to like gauge your opportunities and see like, okay, is this a good play right now or is it not? Next we run 2 Summoner Monk. This card is pretty good in the deck because, you know, you can discard something that's kind of dead in your hand. Say, oh, I don't know, a rank up magic that you happen to draw outside of your draw phase. You can discard that for Summoner Monk's effect to go for something like Star Drawing to get an additional draw off. He's your main target for Summoner Monk, but should you open up Summoner Monk and no gadgets, getting Summoner Monk and summoning a gadget is also a pretty good idea, so because then you can get the engine rolling. As for spells, we run the generic draw power, which is the Upstart Goblin. We run 2 of those. As for spell trap card removal, we run double Space Typhoon and 1 Night Beam. I just like this setup right now. You might want to play a different setup if you'd like that more, but I just prefer this over anything else right now because of Fire Lake. I really don't. This deck does not like Fire Lake at all, and this is a card that kind of deals with that. Next we go for 1 rank up magic, the 7th one. It's I'm not necessarily gonna say staple, but since it's rank ups, you know, having a free card, having a card which basically grants you a free Umbral Horror Masquerade is amazing. It's a free 3000 beater. You get to break opponent's spell / trap, and you also get some nasty effect negation on board, which is really good. Next we run the 2 rank up magic limited variance force. Now this card is pretty decent because it allows you to use all of your rank 4s basically to go into things like Utopia Victory, your Silent Honor Dark, which is probably the one you're going to be ranking up into the most. And of course, yeah, these are your generic rank 5 that you're going to be going into using these cards. And finally, we go for the 1 rank up magic Quick Chaos to go into something like a Utopia Victory if you want some extra damage during the damage step. Should have like a Utopia Prime on your side of the field, which is pretty damn good, not gonna lie. Next we go for the 1 Snatch Steal in case we should run into any level 4 decks such as S-Knights. This is a fantastic card to use because you can use one of their monsters as Exceed material. Also in the Clifford matchup, should they have something like a carrier or something that has a sacrifice on it, you can just use this to equip that to that monster, grab it and Exceed with it so that they can tribute it. Sure, they still get the sacrifice effect off, but they at least don't get the double tribute for a disc, which is pretty good. Next we run the double instant fusion. This card is a no-brainer for Noden. He speeds up the deck immensely and allows you to get out of really sticky situations, and it's just a fantastic card in general. Next we run 1 bottomless trap hole. This is just to disrupt opponent's plays, namely getting rid of special summons and crap like that. Things like friggin' all the Shadow fusions and stuff like that, so you can get rid of them without them without triggering their effects and things like that. Next we go for the triple pinpoint guard. This is basically just another instant fusion, I guess you could call it that. You can target 1 level 4 load monster in your graveyard, special summon it. So in case you have a node in your graveyard already and your opponent attacks, you can activate pinpoint guard, special summon this guy. He can't be destroyed by card effects or by battle that turn, and he special summons another monster for you. So you basically get a little bit of a wall, and you can also XC summon using it, which is kind of nice, but your main targets for it are most likely it's going to be the gadgets, just so you can keep your ball rolling, so to speak. Next we go for the one compulse. This is generic removal, just to get rid of extra monsters and crap like that you really don't have the time or cards to deal with. And finally we run 3 wiretap to stop traps in general. As for the extra deck, we run 2 Nodin, 1 Umbral Horror Masquerade, 1 Utopia Ray Victory, 1 Silent Honor Dark, 1 Masquerade, 1 Utopia Prime, 1 Satellar Knight Delteros, 1 Utopia, 1 King of the Feral Imps, 1 Gear Giant Axe, 1 Silent Honor's Arc, 1 Heartland Draco, 1 Castel, and finally 1 Daiguso Emerald. So that runs up the main deck, the entire deck. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you guys so very much for the 50 subscribers. I'm gonna post up a duel with this deck right now, actually. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm out.